In this video, we are going to be talking about pregnant meat rabbits in the colony. Our colony setup is very hands-off. We currently have 5 adult does in our colony, 2 that are still grow-outs, but they are going to be coming of age to start breeding soon, and 1 buck who lives in the colony all the time. In our colony, we let the does choose when they get bred. Some does like to be bred right after they give birth. They will allow the buck to mount them. They will lift their tails for him and allow him to breed, sometimes minutes after they give birth, which sounds kind of crazy, while other does like to take a few weeks to a few months break in between litters. Out of our 2 best does, Selah will get pregnant the same day or sometimes a few hours or minutes after she gives birth, whereas our other best doe, Ivy, likes to take a month's break sometimes in between, so we have no idea when to expect babies from her. So our does get rebred, and then they are pregnant for about 30 to 40 days, and then they give birth. Caring for our meat rabbit does while they are pregnant is actually very, very easy. Their diet is the same diet all our rabbits get in the colony. We offer free choice hay and a variety of free choice whole grains. We have peas, oats, wheat, black oil sunflower seeds, and barley. So the mamas have access to as much nutrients as they need, and they get to decide what grains to eat, how much of them to eat, to fit their individual needs. Selah will need a lot more, maybe of a certain grain with more protein, than Ivy because she has babies a lot more often, and she's having lots of litters growing inside her, and she's producing milk more often than Ivy, so she may need more nutrients. Whereas Ivy, who takes breaks in between litters, may need less nutrients because she isn't getting pregnant all the time. So we let it be up to our rabbits to decide how much of everything they eat. Because we have our buck in the colony all the time and the kits in the colony before they go out to tractors, they also get free choice grain, and we have yet to have any issues with bloating or getting overweight or any problems like that. One thing we are very careful of when we have pregnant mamas is handling them. While pregnant does still get as much pettings and head scratches and lovings as any other rabbits in the colony, we really do try to avoid picking them up or holding them, because that risks damaging the kits inside of them. And while sometimes you do need to handle them for one reason or another, we try to avoid holding or picking up our pregnant rabbits as much as possible. One thing I really like about having rabbits in a colony is that it is much easier to prepare for babies than it is in cages. In the colony, we have nest boxes all the time, so we don't have to add a nest box on a certain date or anything. They're just always in there. The rabbits have enough room so that a nest box isn't taking up, half of their entire cage. And all of our does either use hay from the hay feeder or bedding as nesting material. So whenever they are due to have babies, they just pick a nest box and gather some bedding or hay or a mixture of both and put it in the nest box, or just add to the bedding that is already in there. Then they pull fur and give birth, and then soon after that get rebred. It's pretty easy on my part. So that is how we care for our pregnant meat rabbits. Making sure they have the option of free choice feed and not handling them a ton is super easy, and we get tons of babies, and it's been working out very well. Thank you for watching.